Hi there, my name is Marlise, and I am happy to create this meditation session, inviting you to take a moment to sit back and relax, a moment to be gentle and kind with yourself. A moment to create some peaceful space for yourself. Sometimes we feel anxiety or stress or distress. And this is my invitation to you to go from stress to de-stressing, taking the stress away from you, removing it. So let's get started. Go ahead and find a space in your home that is safe feeling to you, quiet, a place that you can create some space for yourself right now. And allow yourself to go inward. Allow yourself to enjoy that inner peace for just a little moment here and now. Could be that you'll hear sounds wherever you are. Maybe you'll hear sounds outside or in another room. Or maybe sometimes here you'll hear sounds as well from where I am. Something may seem unfamiliar to you, but just go ahead and focus on the sound of my voice. Return to the sound of my voice. And if you need to, just go ahead and take a nice deep breath that helps you to return to the sound of my voice. And that's how we're going to begin this short meditation session that takes you from distress to de-stressing. Take a nice cleansing breath in and let it go. And when you feel comfortable, go ahead and do that again. Take in a nice, deep, oxygen-rich, cleansing breath. And just allow yourself to be fortified by this deep breath. And then just go ahead and exhale. As you inhale, you can imagine that you're inhaling positive energy, good thoughts for yourself. And as you're exhaling, you can imagine exhaling negative energy. Perhaps those stories that you've heard from others or that you even sometimes tell yourself. Inhaling positive stories that fortify and uplift you, and exhaling those negative stories. that don't serve you, that you don't need. And just gently returning to a place of breathing normally. Such a good time for you to take care of yourself right here and right now. Such a perfect moment for you to engage in some self-care. Allow yourself to be thankful to yourself for giving you this time. You can even say thank you. Say your name. Imagine yourself shaking hands with yourself, smiling at yourself. Thank you so much for taking this moment. You're worth it. Perhaps even as you're smiling, you can feel your eyes relaxing and a lot of that stress and anxiety, discomfort beginning to float away. And sometimes it takes a little bit of practice. And sometimes it comes very naturally for us to be grateful to ourselves for taking care of us. And this is your time to practice that. Perhaps you can feel yourself now sinking into your safe place. Feel your eyes getting a little heavier. Your breath becoming a little more relaxed. Sometimes people feel a little like they're floating, or maybe a little bit more like they're becoming heavier. Remember, no matter what, your process is perfect. You're doing it exactly the way it needs to be done, just for you. So now, as you relax even further, you can maybe even feel or encourage your brain to relax a little bit. Those deep nooks and crannies that are always thinking of this and always thinking of that. Maybe you're wondering, how do I get my brain to relax, to let go, to calm down? Just whenever you feel tense, anxious, or difficult thought as it comes through your mind, just let it float through the way you would imagine a leaf floating from a very tall tree all the way down to the ground, lightly floating from side to side. And for a while you can see exactly what the leaf looks like against the blue sky. And then gently and subtly the leaf goes from view. And this way you can watch your thoughts also pass through the viewfinder of your mind. changing your focus from any of these tense, uncomfortable thoughts back to your breath. Back to this place of relaxation. Maybe sometimes you or I or somebody will resist any kind of stressful, difficult thoughts. We want to keep them from even coming into our mind, into our awareness at all. Maybe sometimes you or I or somebody has had difficult thoughts that seem overwhelming and stressful. What are ideas that someone has of us, or you, or me? Pressures at work, parenting, general stresses or fears about how to proceed or make a decision in life. Just allowing anything that comes up in any way to float across your mind, just like a leaf falling from a very tall tree right out of view. And you can imagine this leaf touching the ground ever so gently. And maybe you would even like to imagine this leaf getting caught in a spirally, swirling windstorm and being whooshed away, just the way that these uncomfortable thoughts can be whooshed away out of your mind. And then just gently returning to your breath, remembering that your breath is here for you. It is the ultimate cleansing tool that you have. It is your multi-purpose tool. And just go ahead and return to your breath. And as you go through your day, you may find yourself being caught up or paused or stopped by certain stressful thoughts. They may seem to come out of nowhere. And throughout your day, you can return to this amazing tool of your breath, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, taking a nice cleansing inhale